Hi, I'm Khalil. Welcome to my headspace. Feel at ease.
Oh my god!
Now that you're dealing with a harmful psychological impact, try and have a great day. That tension is exactly what it's like to live in this headspace.
This meal always makes me think of my dad. I think it's the Rastafarian color scheme to it. We didn't really spend a lot of time with him growing up, but he would call, be like, "Hey, Khalil, listen, it's me, your father. Listen, I'm sorry I'm not around so much, but don't worry. I'll get you a Nintendo for your birthday." Which, like, we were kids in the 90s, so, like, that was awesome. But then, like, the birthday would come, the Nintendo would not. And, I'm fine. I'll switch to the onions when I want to cry, so you're good. Birthday would come, Nintendo would not, and we would go like a few months without hearing from him after those, and then we'd get the call. And I love that, like, he always opened the phone call with, "Hey, Khalil, listen, it's me, your father," which, like, yeah, I know. You got that voice. I'm never expecting to get the phone call of, like, "Hey, Khalil, listen, it's me, the bank. You just turned 10. Time for your checking account." It was a bad one. It's fine. But, birthday would come, thing would not. He'd call and he'd be like, "Oh, sorry, my phone broke. Your phone's not the mail, Dad." Oh, so my little brother, remembered less of him. Tried to be good with him, A few years ago, I went to visit him in New York City and asked him, "Dad, you got 6 kids by 5 different mothers. What's up with that?" And he was expecting, like, some answer that would give him closure, I guess. Help him process the conditions of our life from somebody who, like, presumably had learned from, his from his mistakes. And what he said was, "Jason, you got to understand, I'm a beautiful man. He did teach my brother something, though. He taught him what crack smells like. It smells sweet, like burning sugar.
Plum.
Peach!
There's something I have to tell
Oh,
you.
there's something I have to show you.
I was on the internet the other day and
Check out my belly button!
and like 2 hours set in and I was having the hardest time getting off. I know, shut up. And it set in. infinite pages. Like I zoomed out and I saw the paralyzing complexity of the internet, of the world. It's like kind of an innie, but if you touch it with your finger, it comes back out a little. It's not all innie. And that these mysteries still exist and they've been puzzled over by people smarter than me. It tickles! That there are people out there who don't think about it, who laugh and bicker and fight and feel and don't feel this way. Belly button stink is worse than butt stink. I've thought my best moments to death. Maybe you should try focusing on something else. And that isn't helpful. Well, we've been doing your thing for a while. Why shouldn't we? We have a responsibility to the gravity of the situation. I know, gravity, space. We have a responsibility to the crushing gravity of the situation, to cuss, to shake our frames with feeling. Our frames? Our fleshy frames, Plum, yes. Belly button is part of our frame, Plum, yes. So check out my belly button. I'll shake it for you. Plum, I feel like you're not really listening to me. Sure I am. Some shit about the world is small and you're sad. Some shit indeed. So, play with me. You can keep deconstructing the systems that we operate in, or you can buy in for 1 second, play with me, and look. Please? Unimpressive. Well. How unsatisfying. Now you know how I feel. Something's wrong. Something's always wrong. What do we do now?
Mustaqbalek غير مكتوب كله مفتوح.
In the event of my death, I want the officer charged. I want their body cam footage released to the public. I want them doxxed. In the event that I am killed, I want the family of the officer to speak. I want a statement from the family apologizing for their actions. I don't care if they say, I don't see how this happened, he was such a nice guy. I've seen enough of that. I've seen enough boys in blue, clad in white, serve and protect, honor and dignity. I've seen enough. And on the day when I can see no more, I want them to know that I died angry. In the event that I am killed, I want this read at my funeral so that I may have some control over my legacy, so that I may live on in the hearts of those who never knew me and not in a place of their hate, so that my character is not assassinated too. I was a human. The elements so mixed in me. I am not perfect, but there is monumental good I could have done, would have done, might have been. In the event of my killing, I want my obituary to include information on how to make a difference. If you cry, I hope you do something. Your feelings can't save my life. This is hard work. Living is hard work. All the toil of my life is difficult, and I cling to it because it is all I have.
Harvest is over, don't wait too soon. A wedding in winter and a honeymoon will make some new babies to look upon you. Sweet darling, I'll be your groom. The harvest is over, don't wait too soon. A wedding in winter and a honeymoon will make some new babies to look upon you. Sweet darling, I'll be your groom. The harvest is over and don't wait too soon. A wedding in winter and a honeymoon will make some new babies to look upon you. Sweet darling, I'll be your groom.
People died out too soon. A nuclear winter on our honeymoon. Clipped from the branch before we got to bloom. Some people said it's too soon. Some people say people died out too soon.
A death for the bride and a death for the groom.
Clipped from the branch before we got to bloom. Some people said it's too soon. Some people say people died out too soon.
The bride and the bride and the groom and the groom.
They were gay married before we were doomed.
Some people said it's too soon. Some people say people died out too soon.
Saying gay married is problematic, you just say married because it's legal.
Picked from the branch before we got to bloom.
Some people said it's too soon. Some people say people died out too soon.
We shot dead the earth while we shot for the moon.
Now I'm taking shots while they close the saloon. Some people said it's too soon. Some people say people died out too soon. A nuclear winter on our honeymoon. Clipped from the branch before we got to bloom. Don't let it end. Don't let it end, it's too soon.